6 months ago, Cain brought his pregnant sister Lilith home. I felt sorry for her situation and took care of her like she was my own family. And just like that, I became her personal punching bag.
This steak is overcooked! Are you trying to make me sick?
And my husband, he said,
When Lilith is pregnant, you can't even handle a simple steak? She had every right.
I've swallowed this every single day, but not today.
Because 2 hours earlier, I found out the truth.
Babe, the baby.
Relax. Our baby's perfectly fine.
So when are you gonna tell her? How much longer are you gonna keep me and your baby waiting?
Why rush? Letting her wait on you hand and foot? Isn't that perfect?
You're so bad. And when the dust settles, this house is mine.
Of course. The house is yours and the baby's. Now come here.
I didn't confront them. I went downstairs and acted like nothing happened.
And they seem to forget this house was mine before we ever said I do.
Miss Carter, 30% below market? Only a fool would pass this up.
Funds clear today.
Naturally, once the paperwork's done, the property's mine.
And as for the unwanted guests still occupying it,
No worries. My crew specializes in evictions. They won't leave so much as a hair behind.
You're home. I thought you went to the store.
It was closed. Came back early.
why do you two look so panicked? Something you're not telling me?
Of course not. Don't be ridiculous, Wren.
Wren! Is dinner ready yet? I'm starving.
Ready. Relax, this idiot has no clue.
Kinda hot, sneaking around like this.
Dirty girl. Just wait.
Have you lost your mind?
Lilith, since I'm so terrible at taking care of you, maybe it's time you went and found your baby's real father.
What did you just say to me?
Pregnant? No ring? Leeching off your brother? What kind of woman does that?
You bitch! Say that again! Cain bought this house. A freeloader like you has no right to kick me out!
Oh, please, Lilith, don't waste your energy on her. Wren, we're all family here. You want to make a scene? Looks like someone needs to be taught a lesson.
Ungrateful trash. Without Cain taking care of you, you'd be out on the streets.
Wren, open the door. Let's talk. Look, Lilith has a sharp tongue. You know that, and she's pregnant. Can't you be the bigger person here?
For the sake of this family, can't you just suck it up? We're all family. How are we supposed to move forward if you act like this?
Cain, that bastard, he Dutched me the second he found out I was pregnant. I have nowhere to go. You're my brother. Can you just...
Just what? Of course you can stay. What kind of brother would I be if I turned you away? Wren, you're okay with this, right?
Thank you, sis. I swear, once the baby's born, I'll get a job and pay you back for everything. I won't be a burden, I promise. You poor thing. Don't be silly. Whatever you need, just tell me. I'll do everything I can to help.
Little did I know, that was the beginning of my nightmare.
Cain, I'm scared.
Wren, just sleep in the guest room tonight. Lilith gets scared. I need to be here for her.
Lilith, you're not wearing any clothes? So, I always sleep naked. But right now
Wren, enough! She's my sister. Stop with the dirty mind. Just go, okay? She's pregnant. She needs rest.
I should have seen it. All these 6 months. I just thought Lilith was overly attached after what she'd been through. Turns out, I'm the punchline of their little joke. I gave them everything. My love, my care. And they paid me back by walking all over me. I'm gonna make them pay.
Wren, open the damn door! How long are you gonna drag this out? Lilith has a temper, so what? You were the one who screwed up. You brought this on yourself.
Cain, why are you wasting your breath? You've spoiled her rotten. Flipping tables? Who the hell does she think she is?
Just tone it down.
Eating our food, living under our roof, and she still has the nerve to throw a tantrum?
Tomorrow I'm tossing all her crap on the lawn! Yeah!
Evening, Miss Carter. I got your email. This property on the open market had fetched top dollar. You sure you want to list it at 20% below?
Yes, I need this done fast.
What's your bottom line?
Cash buyer. Close within 3 days. The buyer needs to handle clearing the house themselves. Check all 3 boxes, and I can go lower.
Well, how convenient. Mr. Smith's been looking for a move-in ready property in this exact neighborhood. Always pays cash, and his people are efficient. Bring the original deed to my office tomorrow morning.
9 a.m. sharp.
Three years. 3 years of marriage, and I was nothing but a live-in maid for Cain and his family. And what did I get? A knife in the back. You love this house so much? Enjoy it. You've got 3 nights left.
All that attitude and you can't even cook? You trying to starve us? Clean up this disaster and get breakfast going! Pathetic!
And where do you think you're going dressed like that? We're not done with last night. Go apologize to Lilith. Now!
I've got actual business to handle.
Wren, you walk out that door, don't even think about coming back.
Miss Carter, your listing already has a bite. Cash buyer from California needs to relocate fast into a high-end property. As long as the title is clean, he's willing to skip the walkthrough entirely.
Is he here yet?
He's in the conference room, but are you absolutely sure standard listing would easily net you 200 grand more?
If the paperwork checks out, drop the contract.
Right away.
Mrs. Carter, I've seen the exterior and the neighborhood. No complaints.
Mr. Smith, let's cut to the chase. Market value is $2.2 million. I'm asking $1.8 million.
400,000 under market. What's the catch?
Cash. All paperwork closed within 3 days.
Done.
If there are no objections, we can sign right now.
Miss Carter, $100,000 deposit has been wired to your account.
Received.
Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., Cook County Property Records.
See you there.
Rink, you didn't come home all tight. Done throwing your tantrum yet? How much longer is this gonna drag on? You're my wife? Can't you just be the bigger person? Get home now. Don't make my mother worry. Pick up.
Now you want to talk? Too late.
Took you long enough. Go make dinner. Lilith's starving.
I'm not cooking.
Not cooking? Then what are we supposed to eat? You think my son bankrolls your life for nothing?
He doesn't need to. I'll eat at my parents' place.
Go back to mommy and daddy? Are you serious right now?
Then let's end this.
And who's gonna wait on me if you leave?
I'm not your personal servant. Looks like yesterday's slap wasn't hard enough!
Lilith, let her go.
Get out! Without Cain, you don't even have a roof over your head! You'll come crawling back, begging us to take you in.
What the hell is wrong with you? You just have to turn this house into a war zone?
Cain, you call this a home?
Lilith is pregnant. Her moods are all over the place. You know that. Why do you have to provoke her?
So it's my fault?
She's my sister. We're family. You just have to keep up appearances and be the bigger person. Was that so hard?
Cain, you and I both know what's really going on with you and Lilith. We're done.
What?
This marriage is over. I'm not asking, I'm telling you.
What nonsense are you talking? What does Lilith have to do with us? Put the suitcase down. I'm telling you, if you walk out that door today, don't you ever set foot in this house again.
Oh, for heaven's sake. Can't you two just talk it out like adults?
Cain, you're way too soft on her. This is our house. She can take her ass elsewhere. Doesn't even know her place. Move. Fine.
Wren, don't you dare come crawling back!
You're home. That's all that matters. Don't worry. The bakery's doing well. Your father and I can take care of you forever. Mom, nothing tastes like home. Cain, that witch is finally gone. Nothing's standing in our way now.
Don't celebrate too soon. Give her 3 days. Broke and desperate, she'll be begging on her knees to come back.
For the road. Chicago gets cold this time of year. Take care of yourself.
It's been 3 days. That's enough cooling off, don't you think? Okay, Lilith can be a handful, I'll give you that. But you're her sister-in-law. Do you really have to hold a grudge over something this petty?
Enough with the sweet talk. We're all starving waiting for her to cook. Tell her to hit the grocery store on her way back and fill up the fridge.
You hear that? Come home tonight, make dinner, apologize to Lilith, and we'll put this whole mess behind us.
Mom, I'm gonna go finish this.
All transfer procedures are complete. Mr. Smith, the legal title of this property now belongs to you.
Miss Carter, doing business with you is refreshing. 20% under market, I'm not complaining.
We both got what we wanted. Efficiency was my priority.
Rest assured, the full 1.8 million. My finance team wired it through Chase, expedited, should hit your account within 10 minutes.
Good. Pleasure doing business. We're getting a divorce. Mr. Smith, the balance came through.
Excellent. Then I'll proceed as planned with the property.
There might be some leftover trash inside. I trust you'll handle it your way. The front door code is 020666.
Understood. Trash removal is my crew's specialty.
Wren's lost her mind. She actually blocked me.
Why are you panicking? Give her a few days, she'll cool off. What's a housewife gonna do? This is what happens when you let her walk all over you.
Cain, just divorce her already. I'm done waiting.
We'll talk about this later. I've got a meeting. Stay put, both of you.
Mom, when Cain gets back tonight, you gotta back me up on something.
What now?
Wyn's gone, right? That master bedroom upstairs is just sitting there. Me and the baby need that room. I'm moving in tonight. She dropped 20 grand on that custom mattress. I've had my eye on it forever.
I don't know.
Oh, come on. This house belongs to the Mercer family. This baby right here is the one and only Mercer heir. Sooner or later, this whole house is mine anyway.
Fine. I'll talk to Cain when he gets back.
Wow, that didn't take long. So the beggar crawled back already. I'll get it. You've got some nerve. Who the hell are you?
Nobody you need to know.
What do you think you're doing? This is breaking and entering. I'm calling the cops.
This house has been sold. I'm here to collect the property. You've got 10 minutes. Grab your personal stuff and get out.
Oh, God. These guys aren't messing around.
You thugs! How much did Wyn pay you? This is Mercer property. Get the hell out!
Mercer property? Look closely. I'm the legal owner of this house now.
How is that possible? Why isn't Wyn's name on there?
Bullshit! You think some fake paperwork is gonna scare us?
Mrs. Wren Carter sold me this house in full 2 hours ago.
She sold it? How? This is my son's home.
What do you mean? What gives her the right to sell?
Your little family drama? Not my problem. This is now private property. My private property. Final offer. 10 minutes. Take your trash and leave.
In your dreams, I'm calling 911. You can't just throw us out.
Go ahead. The CPD sort out who's illegally occupying whose property.
That venomous snake! She wants to destroy this whole family! Where are we supposed to go?
Enough. Get out. Don't make me get physical.
This is criminal! How can they do this to us?
Mom, so this was never Cain's house?
Doesn't matter whose it was. Right now, Mr. Smith is the sole owner. Leave now, or we'll escort you to the police station.
How did this happen?
That bitch Wren. She set this whole thing up to screw us over.
This is Cain's mess. Call him now and tell him to get his ass here and fix it.
Cain, if it's urgent, take it outside.
Sorry, excuse me.
Mom, I'm in a meeting. Can this not wait?
Frank sold the house for cash! We've been thrown out on the street!
Sold the house? That's impossible. Sold the house? That's impossible.
They had the deed with the county seal! They kicked us out!
When did she sell the house? Wren, what the hell are you doing?
Cain, are you gonna handle this or not? Those thugs threw us out like garbage! My medication is still in—
Mom, stop screaming. I'm dealing with it.
Dealing with it how? What right did Wren have to sell? She married into this family. That house belongs to us. You tell her to call those goons off.
And you told me once the baby came, this house was mine. Turns out it was never yours to give. I want answers.
Enough. I'm coming home.
The number you are calling is temporarily unavailable.
Wren, look at you. Playing dirty now? Just wait till I get my hands on you. Ma'am, save your breath. You might want to figure out which overpass you're sleeping under tonight.
Shut your mouth! I'm warning you, open that door now! Cain is that bitch's husband, that makes this his house. Whatever Wren signed means nothing.
That's right. Those papers you're waving around are worthless. We lived in that house for 3 years. You think you can just take it? That's robbery.
Robbery? This deed has the county clerk's seal right here. And you, ma'am, you lived rent-free for over half a year, didn't pay a dime, and treated the actual owner like your personal maid. Now she sold the place and you're still squatting. Honestly, it's impressive.
This is none of your business.
Then again, not every day you see a mistress and a mother-in-law playing house together.
Stay out of our family affairs.
2 hours ago, this stopped being a family affair. Now it's criminal trespass on my private property. Who called this in?
Officer, thank God. This is Mercer family property. This man and his thugs forced us out and they're holding our belongings. This is illegal eviction. Arrest him.
Can you go any faster? Take another route, I'll pay double!
So that's how it is. Won't even pick up my calls.
Miss Carter, the 1.8 mil hit your account 10 minutes ago. I went by the house today to take possession. Quite the show. You sure you don't want to swing by?
Maybe.
They're still out on the lawn, yelling about marital property.
The deed has the county seal, my name in black and white. Handle it as criminal trespass. Don't go easy on them.
Understood. I've got this.
Cain, without my house, you Mercels are nothing but stray dogs. 3 years of free maid service ends today. Every slap, every salt, I'm collecting on all of it.
You didn't hear? The Mercers got booted out today.
What happened?
They pushed it too far, that's what. From what I heard, Cain's sister beat up Wren last night. The whole family was trying to steal her house. So Wren didn't waste any time, sold the place way under market.
Honestly, good for her. A whole pack of freeloaders living off her, and then a pregnant sister shows up? Those people have zero shame.
It was her house the whole time, and they treated her like hired help.
Seriously, if I were Wren, I would have snapped a long time ago.
They had it coming.
You tell these officers! This house is marital property, yours and Wren's. She had no right to sell it out from under us!
Mom, calm down.
You must be Cain. I'm the new owner. You're currently trespassing on my private property. Collect your belongings and vacate immediately.
The hell you are! That's my wife's house! She would never sell! Hand over those keys, you damn thieves! Ah! Ah!
Sir, calm down. Let's handle this civilly.
My wife would never sell! Don't listen to this con man! My wife would never sell! Don't listen to this con man!
The title transfer is legally binding. As of yesterday, I am the sole legal owner of this property. Ms. Wren has received full payment. Take your junk and get off my land. Now. This document is legitimate. If you refuse to vacate, we'll have no choice but to take enforcement action.
This can't be real. That's Cain's house.
Officer, there's been a misunderstanding. My wife and I are just having a spit. You know how women get. Threatened to sell the house just to make a point. She would never go through with it without telling me. A spant? You call letting your mistress beat your wife just a spant?
So what if she got hit? She's a Mercer. A little discipline never hurt anyone.
Mom, shut up!
Ms. Wren's medical report and the kitchen security footage? Already handed over to the DA. Assault and battery. That's jail time.
No. I barely touched her. Cain, you have to back me up on this.
This is a private family matter. None of your concern. Wren is just being dramatic. She'll come around. She always does. You've got some nerve. You're nothing but a coward who can't even protect his own wife. Your whole family leeches. Every last one of you. You bled that woman dry.
Shut your mouth!
A pile of evicted trash. She was the only thing holding you together, and now she's gone. Without her, you're nothing.
Fight! Ah! No, she told me. She said this house was half mine.
Mr. Smith, this is marital property. She doesn't have the legal right. Wrong. This was her premarital asset. Now stop loitering outside my property.
Sir, since they've vacated your premises, we'll be on our way.
Thank you, officers.
This is robbery! That's my son's house!
Cain, the security footage went to the cops. I can't go to jail.
Shut your mouth! None of this would have happened if you hadn't laid a hand on her.
Excuse me?
What did we do to deserve this? Such a venomous daughter-in-law!
So now you're blaming me? You begged me to be with you.
I said stop!
The house is gone! You have to take care of me!
Get off! How was I supposed to know she'd actually sell?
Useless. Am I supposed to sleep under a bridge tonight?
Go after her! Make her give us the money!
Find her how? She cut off every line of contact. There's already a lawyer's letter.
That's your problem! Can't even handle one woman!
This is on you! You hit her! You drove her away!
Bullshit! Don't you dare pin this on me! If you hadn't let it all happen, would I have done any of it? If you're having second thoughts, I'll just go get rid of it.
This is exactly where you belong.
Wren! Wren! Pull over! You sold the house! Half that money is mine! Ah, stop car! Did you hear me? Stop the damn car!
Cain, what are you still doing on the ground? We can't get back in! If you don't figure out a solution,
Are you just gonna let me freeze to death?
Oh, relax. She's just putting on a show. You think she can survive without you, Cain? Give it time. She'll be crawling back, begging us to move in.
Forget later! Book a hotel right now! You expect me to just stand here in the cold?
If you hadn't set her off, none of this would have happened.
Cain!
Shut it. I'll book a suite.
Finally, I've crawled out of that cesspool. Cain always thought I couldn't survive without him, but he forgot. Without my house and my money, he doesn't even have a place to land in this city. Enjoy your new life, you parasites.
What the hell is wrong with you? Blocking my number? Selling the house without a word? Did you even think about me for 1 second? I'm your husband.
And in all these years of marriage, did you ever think about me? It's my house. I'll sell it if I want to. That's my right.
Be reasonable. We're still husband and wife. My mother and my sister are your family too. What good comes from burning everything to the ground?
Cain, first off, that house is all mine from before we got married. I paid cash for it. I get full say on what happens to it. Also, my lawyer's going to send the divorce papers to your email tomorrow at 9 a.m.
You're really going to be this cold?
And third, you and I both know exactly what Lilith is to you. Do I really have to spell it out? Lilith is your mistress.
How did you know? Wren, just listen. I had my reasons. 3 years of marriage, and you never got pregnant. What was I supposed to do? But look, once she has the baby, we'll bring it home. We'll raise it as our own.
You make me sick.
Rink, I did it all for you.
My lawyer will be in touch tomorrow.
Wait, Wren, I was wrong. I know I messed up. Just come home, please. I'll make Lilith apologize. Whatever you want, just come back.
It's too late, Cain. I'm no saint. You've bled me dry long enough. From now on, I live for me.
Wren!
That ungrateful little... Just wait. Once she cools off, she'll be on her knees begging us to come back.
Cain? Well, did you fix it? When can we go home?
If you hadn't put your hands on her in the first place, would any of this be happening?
What's that supposed to mean? You blaming me now? Fine. Maybe you don't want this baby after all. No, stop. Lilith, calm down. Cain, grab her. If I lose this grandbaby, I've got nothing left to live for.
Enough! Just stop! Right now, we need to find a place to stay.
He's right, Cain. Book a decent suite. I won't have my grandson freezing out here. Don't keep thinking about those awful things. Have a glass of warm milk. You can rest easy. We've got your back.
Finish the milk, then take a bath to relax. We'll deal with anything tomorrow.
Thanks.
I thought if I gave them everything, I'd get something real in return. Instead, I got slapped in the face and humiliated. Cain and his talk about family and responsibility, it was all a cover. Just leeches sucking me dry. Well, I burned that house of horrors to the ground myself. Without my money, you couldn't even afford a sewer grate in Chicago.
Oh, God! What is that smell? Cain, what kind of dump did you drag us to?
Are you kidding me, Cain? This is where we're staying? There's not even room to turn around. A dog lives better than this.
That mattress reeks. You trying to make your own mother sick?
What do you want from me? I've got $145 in my account. If I hadn't begged the front desk, you'd all be sleeping on the street right now.
Don't you yell at me. Always acting like some big shot, and when it counts, you've got nothing?
I raised you, and you make me sleep in a dump like this? Pathetic!
All my money went to keeping up your lifestyle. I'm broke now.
Forget all that. Rink sold that property. That place had to be worth at least $2 million.
$2 million? That's Mercer money! Call her right now! Make her cough it up! We'll buy a new place downtown!
She blocked all my numbers. I can't even get through to her parents.
Then what do we do? We can't just live in this sewer forever?
Exactly. You want my grandson growing up in a place like this?
We go to her place. First thing tomorrow, all of us. Demand answers.
Yes. If she thinks she's keeping that money, she's got another thing coming.
Are you both insane? She already knows about me and Lilith. Why do you think she threw us out?
What? And whose fault is that? She couldn't give you a baby. She's got some nerve throwing a fit. Tomorrow we'll set her straight. One bed. Lilith and I are taking it.
Mom, I've been running around all day.
Can't control your wife, lost the house, and you think you deserve the bed? Sleep on the floor where you belong.
Those idiots, they ruined everything. And Wren, she's just throwing a tantrum. Give her a few days, she'll cool off. She always comes around. Tomorrow I'll use this to book a proper hotel. A man like me doesn't belong in a pig head.
Mrs. Carter, going behind Cain's back, contacting the agent, listing the villa below market, and demanding a 3-day all-cash close. That was a masterstroke. The sale proceeds are entirely your premarital assets. He can't touch a single cent. Good. I want to file for divorce immediately and apply for an asset freeze. Cut off every financial tie. No problem. Once the freeze order is submitted, his accounts and all authorized user cards will be frozen instantly. Here's my medical report and proof of my husband's affair. I want him out with nothing. With this evidence, I'd say we have a strong case. 80% chance of winning. Good. The faster the better. I'm done with those people.
You done yet? Do you have any idea what last night was like for me?
Let go.
Okay, fine. I admit it. I should have stopped Lilith that night. I messed up. Just let me stay at your parents' place. I swear. I'll put my mom and Lilith on the next bus out of town. Deal?
Cain, your promises are worth less than that frozen card in your wallet.
What are you talking about?
My lordy filed the divorce petition. The asset freeze kicked in today. That authorized user card, it's a piece of plastic now.
You can't do this to me. I've got barely $100 left.
Let go.
I said I was wrong, okay? All those years together, how can you be so heartless?
Heartless? You brought your pregnant mistress into my home and made me wait on her. Where was your heart then?
I told you I had my reasons. You couldn't give me a child.
You're disgusting. A greedy, pathetic parasite.
You're not dumping me. That house sold for at least $2 million. You owe me my cut. Get your filthy hands off her! Stay away from my daughter, you blood-sucking leech! Dad, just let me explain. Explain? Explain what? Explain bringing your mistress home and making my daughter serve her? Explain letting your mistress lay hands on her? Ugh!
The divorce petition's been filed. Come near her again and I'll have a restraining order so fast your head will spin. Next stop is a jail cell.
Wren, you couldn't have kids. I just wanted us to have a family. Everything I did was for you.
You did it for yourself. Betrayal is betrayal. Don't hide behind a baby.
Fine. You want a divorce? Fine. But I want half that $2 million from the sale. You're not keeping it all.
Premarital property. Dream on.
Wren, at least unfreeze my card.
A dog has more space than this. No hot water either. Cain, did you deal with her or not?
Son, she folded, right? Where's the $2 million check? Hand it over. I can't stand another second in this dump.
Get the money and book us a high rash downtown.
Cat got your tongue? Where's the money?
This place is a joke. I can hear the guy next to flushing his toilet. A dog has more room than this.
I know. Rin's gone too far this time, throwing us out like garbage.
Cain, get some money and rent a decent apartment. I'm not spending another day in this hole.
Mom, be reasonable. Most of my salary went to you two over the years. My bank account has $145 in it. What exactly am I supposed to rent?
Oh, spare me the sob story. You expect me to believe you've got nothing stashed away?
What are you doing? Get off!
Ha! I knew it! Rin's authorized user card is still right here.
She froze it already.
Yeah, right. Tomorrow morning we're going downtown. I want a place with floor-to-ceiling windows!
And I need a south-facing master bedroom for my back. Cain, you're always working late anyway. You can just throw a mattress by the front door.
Wake up! Both of you! We're dead broke and you're dreaming about luxury apartments? With what money? And I'm supposed to sleep in the hallway?
Who do you think you're yelling at? Just go rent that downtown apartment with the floor-to-ceiling windows. I'm done with this rat hole!
How many times do I have to say it? I've got $145, that's it!
Mags, don't give me that! We used to live in a villa and now you want me to stay in this dump? I'd rather be dead!
Yeah, Win's silver card is still here, isn't it?
She shut it down.
You don't know that unless you try. You're just keeping it for yourself.
I can't live like this!
Enough! Fine! We'll go buy groceries. Right now.
I'm pregnant. I need real food.
Just grab some bread. What are you doing with all this?
It's Rin's card. Why do you care? I'm pregnant. I need real food.
Grab a couple bottles of good wine, too. I need to settle my nerve.
$485. Sir, this authorized user card has been permanently frozen by the issuing bank.
That's impossible. Run it again.
It'll say the same thing. The primary cardholder has completely severed all shared finances. Card's been frozen, sir.
Must be a machine error. It's a high-limit card. Please, try it again.
I've run it 3 times. Use another card or cash. There's a line behind you.
Rink, you really cut me off completely.
Scan this.
That'll be $28.30.
Without her money, I can't even afford a proper meal. Wren took my house, froze my cards. She wants to watch me crawl in the gutter like a stray dog. I killed myself trying to hold this family together. And now look, it's all gone. Without that house, I'm nothing.
I have never been this humiliated in my life. Cain, you're completely useless.
This is what you're feeding us? Discount mac and cheese and stale bread?
Mom, we need to tighten our baits right now. Carbs, calories, it gets us through the day. We just have to tough it out.
No! I used to eat filet mignon. Now I'm stuck with you and you're feeding me crap you wouldn't give a dog?
Shut your mouth! If you hadn't pushed Wren over the edge with your attitude, would we be here?
Don't you dare pin this all on me! You brought me there. And when did you ever stop any of it? She's right! You can't even handle one woman, and now you're gonna let your own mother starve? My grandson is suffering because of you, and you've got the nerve to raise your voice? Wren sold that house. She's sitting on at least $2 million. You telling me she didn't give you a dime? Or maybe you stashed it away, planning to ditch us in this rat hole and live the good life yourself. You having second thoughts?
Absolutely not! That's your son in Lilith's belly. I'm your mother. You don't get to walk away from us.
This is what I threw Wren away for? This is my family? Nothing but leeches, mouths to feed, hands always out?
Get out. Both of you, get out!
You're kicking me out? What kind of man are you? You promised me the good life. You said you'd take care of me, so do it!
That's marital assets. You have the right to reclaim it. And some good news. The asset freezes took effect this morning. All of Cain's accounts have been frozen by the court. He can't even buy himself a burger.
Give me a pen.
Warren, dear, take a break.
Hey, I'm home.
Court papers all set? Your room's all ready for you.
Signed. Having you both here, I finally feel alive again.
So what's next? If Cain and his crew decide to go off the rails?
He can't. His accounts are completely locked down. Rink, there's a long road ahead. Once this all blows over, if the right person comes along...
Mom, I just got out of a nightmare marriage. Right now, I only want to build a new life. Another relationship isn't in the plan.
That's my girl. My daughter doesn't need anyone else to be whole.
I've got my eye on a 2-story unit downtown.
Good. Whatever you want to do, we've got your back.
Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Mom.
I'm itching like crazy. Mom, I can't take it. This nasty carpet's infested with bugs. Do something.
What am I supposed to do? I haven't eaten a real meal in days. I can barely move. Cain, Lilith's breaking out in a rash all over. We can't stay in this hellhole.
What do you want me to do? Wren froze everything.
You said yesterday you still had like $140 on your phone. Take me to a doctor.
That's tomorrow's room fee. We don't pay. We're on the street.
And what if something happens to the baby? My grandson, this is all because of that venomous wife of yours. Just give us the money. I'm itching like hell. What are you standing there for? Give me the money. What the hell is wrong with you?
You want money? Fine. I'll go make some.
Cain, what the hell is going on with you? This is what you're giving me? You're showing me a blank page?
Sir, let me explain. I've got some family issues right now. I'm just a little distracted. Give me half a day.
Half a day? You think the client's going to wait in the conference room for half a day? Get me that proposal now.
Sir, is there any way I could get an advance on next month's salary?
Are you out of your mind? Payday was last Friday. You're broke already?
I'm really in a tight spot. Even just half, a third, anything.
Look, as your boss, I'd love to help, but you know the rules. I don't have the authority to authorize payroll advances.
David, got a sec?
What's up, Cain?
Listen, you think you could spot me a few $100 just to get through the week?
Cain, you're our top earner. You're asking me for money?
Personal stuff. Cards are frozen.
It's not that I don't want to. My wife handles all the finances. She gives me $50 a week, just enough for an iced Americano and gas.
David, that's brutal. Your wife's got you on a leash.
Single guy like you wouldn't get it. That's called happiness. Every night, dinner's on the table, clothes pressed and ready. Having a wife who takes care of everything, that's the real blessing. Having a wife who takes care of everything, that's the real blessing.
Was I wrong this whole time?
Hold still. Your collar's crooked.
What's this for?
You sent your whole paycheck to your mother and sister again last week. You've been swiping your credit card just to buy clients coffee. Take it.
You always know exactly what I need.
A man doing business out there needs something in his pocket. Just be home early for dinner.
Absolutely not! That's your son in Lilith's belly. I'm your mother. You don't get to walk away from us.
Having a wife who takes care of everything, that's the real blessing. Having a wife who takes care of everything is the real blessing.
Ms. Carter, one floor alone is more than enough for a cafe. Foot traffic at this intersection is excellent.
The baking area is too cramped. Add 2 commercial ovens and there's no room to turn around.
Then don't settle.
Dad, the budget.
Forget the budget. Your mother already said it. You want this, you go for it. We'll take the second floor too. Knock through. I'll pay the full year's rent today.
Mr. Warren, a man who knows what he wants. The upstairs has even better light. Right this way.
Turn my property into a pig cell? You think this is a dumpster? Pack your crap and get out, now!
Don't you look down on me. I used to live in a villa.
You? In a villa? More like under a bridge.
Say that again. I dare you.
Go ahead, I'll have the cops here in 2 minutes! Lilith, have you lost your mind?
Cain, he's trying to throw us out.
Damn right I am. Out, now!
Sir, just calm down. She's pregnant. Her temper gets the best of her. Please don't take it personally. My mother's sick. We've got nowhere else to go.
Save the sob story. No money, you're gone!
I'll pay extra. I'll cover the difference.
200 more. That buys you 2 days. After that, my guys toss your stuff to the curb.
Please, I'm begging you.
So you did have $200 stashed. Guess you're not as broke as you pretend. So you did have $200 stashed. Guess you're not as broke as you pretend. Cain, you pulled out 200 just now. You've got to have more, right?
There's nothing left. Not a cent.
Zero? You work at a major company. How do you have zero?
Cain, we're stuck in this dump because of you, and now I'm out of my medication. Go borrow some more for your colleagues.
I humiliated myself just to keep my job. What do you think my colleagues are, a charity?
I'm pregnant. You go get money today or we're done. I mean it.
Every paycheck I ever made, I handed over to you two. You're telling me you've got nothing left?
What you gave me is mine. And I spent it. If I'd known you were just playing rich off your wife's villa, I would have never been with you.
Everything I'm suffering right now, this is all on you. She's right. Rink sold that villa. She's holding $2 million in cash. You get that money back.
The house was her premarital property. She paid for it herself.
You married her. It's family money. How is it fair she's living the good life while we rot in this rope motel?
She filed for divorce. The lawyer's letter already came to my office. She's taking everything. Everything. She filed for divorce. The lawyer's letter already came to my office. She's taking everything. Everything.
Divorce? She sold our house and now she wants to leave you with nothing? She thinks the Mercel family is a doormat?
If it weren't for you two, would it have ever come to this?
Now you're blaming us? You can't keep your own wife in line, and that's my fault?
Cain, let me make this crystal clear. I'm Lilith. I live the good life. You can't give me that? I'll get rid of this baby. I'm not wasting my youth on you.
No.
Can you stop using the baby as a weapon for 5 minutes?
And whose fault is that? You're the one who can't even protect his own child.
Wren rented a 2-story unit downtown. She's opening a cafe.
A cafe?
She's definitely using that $2 million from the house sale. That's how she's paying for it.
Oh no! If she burns through all that money, there won't be anything left for us!
We can't let her open that cafe. We make her split the house money with us. Once we get that cash, we go straight for a bigger villa.
Are you insane? You go there causing a scene, you'll end up in a jail cell!
Call the cops? At my age, you think I'm scared of that?
No! Absolutely not!
You want me to die in this dump while Wint's living it up in luxury?
She has proof of the affair. And proof that Lilith hit her. You go there making trouble, the cops will arrest you on the spot.
Coward. We go to her parents' place and raise hell, humiliate them in front of the whole neighborhood. She'll pay up just to make us leave.
You useless excuse for a son! If you don't get that money back, I have no son!
Fine, we'll go. But when we get there, we do this my way.
Get out. This is private property.
No! I'm giving you a lesson today, whether you like it or not! Lay one finger on my daughter and you'll regret it.
Back off!
Wren, ignore her. Look, my mother's health is falling apart. We're still husband and wife. Come home. Whatever's between us, we can work it out behind closed doors.
Drop the act. That home you're talking about, I sold it.
You really want to burn everything to the ground? Fine. Then hand over the money from the sale or none of us are leaving here today.
You want money? Read this first, then open your mouth.
I don't care about your paperwork. $2 million from that house sale. You hand half of it over to Cain right now. We'll leave. But if you don't expect any mercy from me.
The money comes to us. And the divorce? Forget it. The Mercer family won't be shamed like this.
Have you no shame? That villa was Wren's property, paid in full. Not a single cent of yours went toward it. Get out!
Save your breath. She married Cain. What's hers is his. You think she gets to sell the house and keeps all the money? No money, no leaving. We'll just move right in.
Wren, go upstairs and call the police.
Cain, you think the same way?
Rink, you've pushed things too far. They're just upset.
You make me sick. 3 years. Your entire salary went to your mother and your mistress. That house, the food on the table, the roof over your heads, I paid for all of it. 3 years of marriage. And what did I get? You brought your pregnant mistress into my home and made me serve her. You let her put her hands on me and stood there watching. You treated me like a fool. I will never forgive you.
Work, just let me explain.
Pathetic! Letting a woman walk all over you. You won't pay up? Fine! I'll smash this whole damn place to pieces! Cough up half that $2 million right now, or I'm smashing this whole house to pieces!
Touch anything. I dare you.
How dare you talk back! I'm your mother-in-law, your elder. What I do to you, no one would dare stop me.
Let go of her!
Dad, please don't be angry. We just came to talk this through.
Don't you dare call me Dad. A pack of parasites ganging up on my daughter, and now you've got the nerve to barge into my house? Whatever I do to you right now is self-defense.
This is criminal. That venomous woman wants to destroy this family. She sold the house behind our backs, ran off with $2 million, and threw us out like garbage. This is criminal. That venomous woman wants to destroy this family. She sold the house behind our backs, ran off with $2 million, and threw us out like garbage. Shut your mouth. That villa was Wick's premarital property. Every cent came from her. What did you put in? Nothing. Bullshit! Once you're married, it's joint property. Cain lost his job because of her. You think we're leaving without that money? Never!
You're the mistress, and you dare open your mouth? Put that down. Get out!
Old man, you've got a reputation in this upscare neighborhood. A retired engineer, your wife running bakeries. You want me camping on your doorstep every day? How long before your good name is trash? Think your wife's business can survive that? $2 million. Split down the middle. We're square. Or I'll be back tomorrow with signs and a megaphone.
Shameless! You're nothing but a thug!
Dad, don't dirty your hands. You just said something that was actually true. We are respectable people.
And respectable people don't negotiate with home invaders.
Hello, Security Command Center.
I have 2 individuals trespassing and attempting extortion. Send a patrol unit.
You asked for it? You asked for it? Security guards! Thank God you're here! Look at this wicked woman! She stole $2 million from us! She's trying to destroy this family!
Hey, guys, relax. Just a family spit, relatives arguing. This is a private matter, not really your jurisdiction, right?
If community security doesn't have the authority to remove trespassers, I'll call someone who does.
911, what's your emergency?
I need to report a home invasion in progress. Trespassing, attempted extortion, and attempted assault.
You crazy bitch, you actually called the cops? Cain is your husband! You call the police on your own family? Have you no shame?
The moment your son cheated and brought his mistress home to humiliate my daughter, we stopped being family. You want to talk about shame? You lost that right.
Hang up that phone right now, or I'll smash my head open on this fireplace. Let's see how you live in this house after that.
That's solid marble. You'd better use some real force. Otherwise, when the squad car gets here, you'll be a little late to pin a death on us. Security, their destruction of property and verbal threats. Your body cameras caught all of that, correct?
Yes, Miss Carter. Full audio and video recording. We'll hand everything over to the police.
No, wait, sir. My son really is her husband. This is absolutely a family matter. Don't listen to her. That house was worth at least $2 million. Giving us half, isn't that only fair? We get the money, we leave.
Ma'am, this is private property. Leave now, or I will use force.
Go ahead. Touch me. Tomorrow I'll be parked outside your headquarters making sure the whole community knows what kind of thugs you are.
Wren, look at this mess. Come on. We did live in that house for 3 years. Just throw us something. Anything. I swear I'll take them and go.
Get out before I lose my temper.
Dad, please, don't be like this. Once the police arrive, you won't have the option to leave.
Old man, you're a respected naval engineer. Your wife runs bakeries all over town. You've got money. I know you do. 500,000. Hush money. We're square.
We get the money, we're gone. You'll never see us again.
Save your breath. Tell it to the cops.
Wren, this gets ugly. It hurts you more than us. Give us the money now, and I'll make Cain sign the divorce papers today.
Lilith, don't say things you can't take back. Wren, just charity, okay? Please.
Not a single cent.
No money? Then Cain's not signing those divorce papers. We'll drag this out until you're dust.
100,000. Think of it as buying your peace.
50,000. Just 50 grand cash and we'll leave.
Officers, this is a misunderstanding. I'm the son-in-law. We're just sorting out a little family dispute.
Yeah, relatives visiting. Nobody laid a hand on anyone.
Liar! They forced their way in!
Who made the call?
I did. This is my divorce filing. The security footage is all here on the tablet. 10 minutes ago, they broke in, demanded the money from my house sale, and threatened to block the divorce if I didn't pay.
Wren, you really want to burn it all down? Whatever's between us, can't you just think about the bigger picture?
The bigger picture? For 3 years, I gave everything to that house. Your mother treated me like a live-in servant. And you? You brought your mistress home and made me serve her. This is the medical report from last week. I'm done serving you people.
Oh, that black-hearted snake! Sending her own mother-in-law to jail! I'd rather be dead!
This has nothing to do with me. Officers, I swear.
You're under arrest for trespassing and attempted extortion. Come with us.
Officer, wait! Wren, say something! I agree to the divorce! I'll leave with nothing!
Save it for the judge.
Did the lawyer review the medical report and security footage?
Verified. Trespassing and extortion charges are solid. With the evidence we have, we can push for maximum pretrial detention.
Thank God.
Make sure they stay the full term. I won't accept any mediation.
Understood.
About time those people got what's coming to them.
By the time they're out, the court summons will be waiting.
Enough about that mess. The agent just called. There's a place up in the North District. Let's go. We're finding you a new home.
Original owners relocating overseas on short notice, top to bottom eco-friendly materials, and the security system, best in the entire Lake District.
Security is good. What's the full cash price?
$1.5 million. Financing is available.
No financing. We'll pay in full. Do you love it?
What's the full cash price?
1.5 million. Financing is available.
No financing. We'll pay in full. Do you love it?
I love it.
Then this is the one.
Dad, you don't have to. The sale for my house can cover the down payment.
Keep your money. Your father and I worked our whole lives. Buying our daughter a home? We can manage that. Think of it as a fresh start gift. From today on, you cut every last tie to that past.
Thank you, both of you.
Agent, where's the contract? Let's sign now.
I'll have it ready right away.
Mom, Dad, I need to go pick something up. I'll be back soon.
All right. Go ahead. Be safe.
Cain, one last gift from me to you.
This is all your fault! You got me locked up in here!
You're yelling at me? If you hadn't gone there demanding money, would we be here?
And whose fault is that? You've got nothing in your account. Can't even afford a roach motel. I actually believed you'd give me the good life. Turns out you're just a bum living off his wife.
Quiet. Your attorney has declined to provide representation. Additionally, a court summons has been delivered to the station. Extortion and assault. Once your detention period ends, you'll be held pending trial.
I had nothing to do with this.
It's over. All of it.
Seven nights on those metal clads. My whole body's falling apart.
This is your fault, you worthless piece of trash. You got me thrown in jail.
My fault? Who demanded all that money? Who ran her mouth in front of the cameras?
I was trying to get the money for you.
For me? You were in it for yourself. If it wasn't for your constant pushing, Wren never would have taken it this far. I lost my job because of you.
You deserved it, pathetic loser.
Wren, you came. Did you come for me? I knew you'd forgive me. I knew you still cared.
Wake up, Cain. I didn't come here for that. I came to show you something. All these years without a child, it was never about me. It was you. You're sterile.
What?
Now you know. I'm done here.
Lilith! You betrayed me!
No! That report is fake!
I threw away everything for you. This is what I get? Why would you do this to me?
Oh, Lord! How did this happen?
Get off me!
I didn't mean to.
This house, it's gonna be our real home now.
I'm gonna give you the best life. I promise.
How did it come to this? I'm a complete and utter fool.
We received multiple 911 calls. Multiple eyewitnesses confirm you shoved a pregnant woman to the ground. The entire incident was recorded by bystanders, corroborated by witness statements. The evidence is clear and indisputable.
Cain!
Wren, try this. New jam filling I've been working on.
Wren, leave that mess behind in Chicago. My pension and your mother's bakeries, we can take care of you forever.
Dad, Mom, thank you.
No need for that between family. You've always been too strong for your own good. Swallowed every hurt in silence.
Come on, eat. You've lost so much weight these past few months.
It's only when I smell the butter and fresh bread that my hands and feet feel warm again. No more waiting on that greedy family like a servant. No more walking on eggshells in my own home. This is home. This is my safe harbor.
Ms. Carter, the court date is set. Formal hearing next Tuesday morning.
Right on time.
Cain was from the station but got himself into more trouble right after. The summons has been personally served. That said, his situation is dire. He's on the streets.
Whether he's bankrupt or homeless, that's his survival problem, not my legal problem.
Understood. See you in court. I'll have all the evidence prepared.
Appreciate it.
The court hearing is scheduled for next Tuesday.
Want me there with you?
No, I can handle this myself. To a new life.
Miss Carter, you look well.
All the documents ready?
Everything's in here. The other side applied for legal aid. I ran into their legal aid attorney. He barely skimmed the case file. As for Cain himself, he's in rough shape.
The worse his condition, the faster this goes.
Let's head in.
Court is now in session. Plaintiff may submit evidence.
Your Honor, this is the original property deed for the lakeside villa, held solely by Miss Carter, along with the transfer receipt. This proves the property was purchased entirely with Miss Carter's premarital assets. The defendant has no legal claim. Second piece of evidence, the plaintiff's injury report, along with evidence of the defendant's extramarital affair. Additionally, the flash drive contains video footage of the defendant's mother and mistress causing a disturbance and attempting extortion at the plaintiff's cafe. Your Honor, one final piece of evidence. 3 full years of the defendant's bank statements. On every payday, the defendant transferred his entire salary into the account of his mistress, Lilith. For 3 years, all household expenses were paid solely by Mrs. Carter.
Defendant, do you dispute any of the evidence or charges presented by the plaintiff?
No, there's nothing left.
With this kind of evidence, you might as well concede. Don't waste my time.
Defendant, do you consent to the plaintiff's petition for divorce?
No, Your Honor, I absolutely do not consent to this divorce. Rink, I know I ignored your feelings. I know that, but I've lost everything now. Please, just give me one more chance.
Mr. Mercer, control yourself.
I've seen Lilith for what she really is. I swear, she'll never come near us again. My salary, every dollar I make from now on, yours. You control everything.
And what salary would that be, Cain? Your promises are worth exactly what's in your bank account. Nothing.
Order. Defendant, return to your seat immediately. Any further disruption, and I will have the bailiff remove you.
You have to help me. I can't get divorced. I can't lose my family.
Your Honor, the evidence clearly shows the defendant committed adultery during the marriage.
No, I didn't.
Furthermore, over the past 3 years, the defendant systematically transferred $150,000 in marital assets to his mistress. His actions constitute a fundamental breach of the marital contract. Given the severity of the defendant's misconduct, his current state of bankruptcy, and his lack of stable residence, the plaintiff firmly requests this court grant the divorce, assign all debts to defendant, and leave him with nothing.
Try again. Fight for me. I can't lose this marriage.
Your Honor, my client still wishes to preserve this marriage. We ask the court for leniency.
This court finds the marital relationship between the plaintiff and defendant to be irretrievably broken. Judgment is as follows. The petition for divorce is granted. The lakeside property was entirely with the plaintiff's premarital funds and has been lawfully sold. All proceeds belong solely to the plaintiff. Court is adjourned.
This can't be real. How did it come to this?
It's finally over. My new life starts now.
The house is gone. My family, gone. In the end, I have nothing. Nothing at all.
Settle your base pay with accounting. You're terminated.
Are you kidding me? I still have 2 major clients.
Major clients? You've been absent for over 2 weeks straight. Every single showing you booked was a no-show. You were hitting up colleagues for loans in the group chat. The front desk complaints are through the roof.
I had a family crisis. That wasn't my fault.
We sell houses, not excuses. Clear your desk in 10 minutes.
No money, and you still had the nerve to rent? I told you I'd have it in a couple days. Just give me a little more time.
That's your problem. No cash, you're out. Don't make a mess in my hallway.
It's all destroyed. Nothing left.
Is this my punishment?
The judgment is now legally binding. Cain walks away with nothing.
Thank you for everything.
Though his accounts are empty now, the funds he illegally transferred, recovering those could be difficult. If needed, we can pursue enforcement.
No. What I wanted was him erased from my life completely. I'm done being entangled with him. Sold that house that trapped me for 3 years. Shook off those parasites. My time finally belongs to me.
Mrs. Carter, your funds have been deposited. Per your instructions, we've established an education trust. The account is independent. No one but you can access it.
Good. Enjoy your latte. Looking good, boss. Your latte art keeps getting better. Helps when my mom's bakery supplies the best beans in town. Pour my energy into something that actually grows. Every drop of sweat counts for something real.
Wern, I'm taking you fishing tomorrow.
Guess I'll have to get up early then. Cutting my losses was the smartest decision I ever made. And as for the man who destroyed everything himself, some say Cain froze to death on the streets of Chicago that night. Others say he ended up in a shelter. But honestly, who cares? The shadows of the past are completely gone. Life right now is beautiful.
Rink. Wren, I'm back.
Mr. Mercer, the court ruling took effect years ago. We have no relationship whatsoever.
I know I was a bastard, I know that. But these last 3 years, I've worked myself to the bone. I finally landed a major project. I came back to make things right, to rebuild our home.
Your money means nothing to me. Don't bother me again.
Wren, just give me one chance. Please, whatever you want from now on, I'll give it to you. Everything. Wren, just hear me out. One last thing.
Move.
I know I was wrong. I cut ties with my mother and Lilith's completely. I haven't sent them a single cent ever since. I've fought like hell to prove I can give you a peaceful, trouble-free life. No one will ever hurt you again.
Who you cut ties with is your business. The ruling is final. We have nothing to do with each other. Don't come looking for me again.
I'd give my life to make this right. Why won't you even let me try?
been 2 hours. Temperature's still dropping out there.
Security? There's a man loitering outside Building 6. Send a patrol to remove him.
If only he'd known then what he'd lose now.
That suit's gotta be worth 10 grand. You're driving a Maybach. You've made it big, and now you're just gonna let your own mother rot?
You've got the wrong person. Let go.
I'm your mother! Don't you pretend you don't know me!
Now you remember I'm your son? What about 3 years ago? How did you treat me then?
Cain, you can't be this cruel!
Get lost. From today on, I have no mother. Your problems are year me again.
You drive luxury cars, wear designer suits, and you're just gonna watch your own mother die?
Dressed like that, won't even take care of his own mom. Heartless.
Shut up! When I was broke and lying in that motel, did any of you care if I lived or died? You destroyed my life! You're the reason Wint divorced me! Wern, you heard that. I've cut all ties with them, completely.
Don't pin this on anyone else. It's true their actions factor into why I can't forgive you, but you're the root cause.
I was just trying to hold everything together.
Hold everything together? Cheating was holding things together? Bringing your mistress home and making me serve her, that was for the bigger picture? You're just selfish. You thought I was born to be your unpaid mad.
I have money now. I can give you the best life.
Karma! It's all karma!
3 years, and you haven't changed at all. When things go wrong, you shed the blame like a snake sheds skin.
I genuinely want to make it up to you.
You just can't stand seeing me happy without you. Who's to say you wouldn't toss me aside the way you just kicked your mother to the curb? I will never give you another chance.
Rink, let's just talk.
Move. Don't come near me, you disgust me.
What do I have to do? Tell me. What will it take for you to forgive me?
Looking at you now is exactly like looking at you 3 years ago. You haven't changed one bit.
Wren! You can't leave!
Get off me.
My son knows he was wrong. Deep down, he's not a bad person.
Not a bad person? That's a joke.
Cain! Help! Somebody help my son!
What do you want?
Cain's dying. Please, just come to the hospital. Let him see you one last time.
What happened to Cain?
Stomach cancer. Advanced. The doctors say he only has days. Stomach cancer. Advanced. The doctors say he only has days.
Oh, couldn't have happened to a nicer guy.
Wren, for the sake of the years you spent as husband and wife, please just come to the hospital. Let him see your face.
Husband and wife? What kind of husband brings his mistress home and makes his wife serve her? What game are you playing now?
I'm not lying. He collapsed on the street yesterday. It's real.
So what? Whether he lives or dies has nothing to do with me. Cain is nothing but a stranger now.
Everything that happened before, it was all my fault. Our whole family wronged you. Please, I'm begging you, let him see you one last time before he closes his eyes.
Get up. Don't do this in my house. Advanced stomach cancer? A few days ago, a blocked me outside the office building. He did collapse, ordered his dooth. Could it actually be real?
The doctors say organ failure. He might not even make it through tonight. He's been calling your name over and over.
Wint, as terrible as he was, maybe go see him this one last time, so you don't carry a knot in your heart later.
Please let him close his eyes in peace.
Fine. I'll go.
Thank you. Thank you.
Me going doesn't mean I forgive him. It's just to close this chapter for good.
Cain, Wren is here.
Wren, I knew it. You still care.
You're mistaken. I came to close the books for good.
I regret everything. The way I treated you.
Son, the doctor said not to get worked up. Take it slow.
Mom, I don't have time.
Looking at him lying there so pathetic, I felt absolutely nothing, like watching a stranger draw their last breath. My cafe is doing well. My life is good.
Is there anything else you want to say? Nothing? Then I'm leaving.
Rink! Please, I'm begging you, just 5 more minutes. Stay with him.
The fact that I stepped through that door at all is more than you deserve.
Rink.
Cain! It's all my fault! I was too greedy!
Miss Carter, this is Mr. Mercer's will. He named you as his beneficiary.
I'm not signing this.
The inheritance is completely legal.
He's dead. I don't want a single cent tied to the name Mercer. Draft a formal refusal for me. I want the full amount donated to the Chicago Child Protection Foundation.
Understood. I'll have it processed today.
All those years of chaos finally put to rest.